Here's a problem that some of us run into. We got a cast iron bathtub. This is a room addition. And of course, the same principles would apply to a new home. And that would be to avoid cutting the truss joists, the top cords, bottom cords, if you can. This is something you do not want to do at all. And again, this would be another reason why we need to make sure that the plumber gets with the framer before you actually build anything, to provide you with the specifications. Hey, I need this. This is going to be in my way. Put the joist over here, move this one, overspan it a little bit. Do whatever you got to do to avoid something like this if possible. And if you're not going to be able to avoid something like this, the plumber gets together with the framer, then you might need to contact the engineer, the architect. Something else might need to be done. But there's no reason why you need to do something like this and just hack this stuff up and guess at it. It never made any sense to me. Obviously, it made sense when I didn't know any better, but now today it just doesn't make any sense. Now, you can see here where this cord probably didn't need to be cut. The tub drain would have missed this. And let's go back to the top. One of the things I would like to suggest, if this is going to be in the way, the tub drain arm here, you could always raise the bathtub an inch, 2 inches, something like that, and that might be enough to avoid notching the cord, and that makes a lot of sense. You could see if you raise this up, eventually this isn't going to be in the way here. Now for this one here, I've done this, and if you're a plumber out there, feel free to leave a comment in the comment area if you do not like my suggestion, but at least provide us with a reason why. I've done it before. I've actually made this pipe here a little shorter, which would pull this fitting in. So if you made this pipe here a little shorter, you could see where you could just pull this in. Now it's going to be at an angle. It's not going to be a 90-degree angle, but you can still make it work. And I've done it before, like I said, to avoid cutting into any of the top cords. So that's just an idea. Yeah, like I said, if you're a plumber and you don't like that idea, feel free to leave us a reason why. And who knows? I haven't went back to the jobs I did that on, so maybe they're leaking, and maybe it isn't a good idea. But the main reason why I made the video is to provide you with a suggestion. You could raise the tub if that might help, and you could always make this a little shorter if that's going to help. And I don't know if they sell other fittings. I mean, realistically, you probably could have done something different with this. If you had some different fittings, put a 90 on here, moved it over, push this over, and you would have been fine. So if they have something like that, then that would be something definitely you would need to check into. Sometimes you're going to be able to move the bathtub. I don't know if this is just a suggestion. You could always notch into the wall studs and move this a little bit if it was a non-bearing wall. That might help if you just needed to move it over a half inch or something like that. But again, if you only got to move it a half inch, I can't see where you would have a problem moving, just taking a half inch off of this pipe here and then pulling this over. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. Number one thing is planning. Let's not forget, with a little planning, nothing like this or something like this would have never happened in the first place. Before you leave, don't forget to check out our money-saving discounted home book packages at gregvan.com. Homeowners, builders, and contractors. Check them out. Don't forget, if you're a contractor, to check out our book, 501 Contractor Tips also.